Alright, today we're going to go over the triple boombat-jumps. Triple boombat-jumps is basically the hardest boombat-jump you can make, and that's why I just covered the triple boombat-jump, because if you can make the triple boombat-jump happen, you can also make double and simple boombat-jump happen. And before I start, maybe a couple words. Obviously, we want to use the momentum of the boombat-jumps. I can show it to you where it would go, like this tree. If I do a double jump, we can get like this high, and if we do a boombat-jump, we can go like this high. And obviously that's better for speedrunning. The problem with, well, the kind of problem is that, as you can see on this side, on the far left side, if I mash my mouse button, the boombats won't fire fast enough. That's why we want to abuse a little, like the buffer animation you can see there, where the boombat gets pulled towards you. And the good thing with this is that it also plays in the inventory, as you can see here. I just fired the boombat. I went immediately into my inventory, and as you can see, the boombat is still on its way here, right in front of us. And the next one's already ready to be fired. And that's what we use for the triple boombat-jump, so that we can basically rapidly fire boombats. Okay, I'm going to show you the triple boombat-jumps at the Mongo River skip, which is the most important and probably the hardest of the triple boombat-jumps in the entire game, I think. Even for other categories, this will be the hardest one. Okay, so the problem with this trick, of course, is that you have to do 2 triple boombat-jumps, and they're different. And that's why we're going to start this first one, which is kind of a standing boombat-jump. Let's call it standing boombat-jump, because you start from standing, like you won't move. All right, maybe one more thing. If you want to do a boombat-jump, don't jump before the boombat explodes like that. Just don't do it. The boombat has to be, oh, sorry. The boombat has to be your first jump. And then you can add the double jump. Everything else will not give you as much height as you need. Alright, so let's do this again. If you want to start this trick here, there's this little slope thingy, like all the way back here. And you want to go to the farthest right of this edge. But actually not this edge, but more like this up here. So you want to go on this corner. This is where you want to land. All right? Now, so this corner here. Like, not exactly on this corner, but that's basically the region you want to land at. Okay, and then you have to line yourself up. I always go for, I just run into the wall here, and then I take a few steps back. Basically, you don't have to run into the wall if you just do it like that. Okay, I go back until I can place my crosshair like about on this white patch in the grass. And this is where I will shoot my first boombat at. Okay, so I'm gonna do it once, and then I'm gonna explain you how I did it. If I can make it. Let's see. And that's it. Alright, I'd recommend saving here before you do the first boombat-jump, but that's up to you, of course. So what I want to do is I fire my boombat, and then I run into the wall so that I get launched up like that, okay? And during this whole process, I hold forward, and you can see it on my keyboard. I think I hold forward. Yes, I do. Okay. Just had to check my muscle memory. Okay. So, and as soon as you're high enough, you want to double jump. You want to do your double jump like that. All right. But of course, that's not all. As soon as you made your double jump, as soon as you pressed, in my case, the space bar, you want to fire your second boombat and go into the inventory immediately. And then you wait until the animation is finished, which is, it takes like half a second or so. And then basically you can just mash your fire button and press forward. And that's how it works. The reason why I do a double jump here, or the reason why I do the double jump and then go into the inventory is because I want to have a little bit of momentum when I get out of the inventory. And as you can see now, I will get up first a bit and then the boombat explodes. So I will get up, the boombat will explode, and it will me fire even more up. I hope that's understandable. Yeah, and now I didn't hold forward. That's what happens. Now I didn't shoot the second one. All right, forward. If you're having difficulties with this, especially with the last one, it might be helpful if you go to third person after the third boombat, like that. Oh, not like that, sorry. Like that. Because Stranger will be in this kind of, what is it called? Barrel roll state, and this means his hitbox is a little bit raised, and that might be easier for you to get on top of the little hill. Alright, and that's the first triple boombat jump, the standing one. This is, for beginners, it's usually the easier one, but of course it gets harder as we come to the second one. Pretty straightforward here. You keep in mind that you have to reload. Alright, and here we are. Again, you have to stand as close to the right corner as possible, but not basically, again, not as close as possible, but because you want to land on that slope here, on that edge. And don't get too far to the right, otherwise Stranger won't have enough space to land there. And this time, we're not going to do a standing boombat jump, but a running triple boombat jump. So I always go, I walk into the wall until until I'm lined up, then I take a few steps back, and then I do basically the same, but not really. What I do is I go, and I don't want to bounce a Stranger into the wall, so I really want to have a smooth double jump like that, really smooth. No obstacle, no friction, I guess. So not like that. Not like that. You want to have your full momentum from your run, and you want to have the full height. And then you do basically the same. You do your double jump, and immediately after your double jump, you fire your first boombat and go into the inventory, so that it looks basically like that. I forgot to say, of course, you have to, look down all the way, like 180 degrees. Even though in Stranger's Wrath, I think it's not really 180 degrees, but I guess you get what I mean. And then you do that again. Press forward, that's important. Shoot and go into the inventory again, and then just shoot and press forward. And that's probably not going to make it now. I was too far to the left. You really want to do like a straight line up. Like that. Also, I never tried to go to third person here. I'm going to try it right now. It works. Okay, if that's easier for you, then just do it. And again here, we want to have, you want to do the double jump and then immediately fire your boombat so that you still have a little bit of momentum of the double jump. That was a bad jump. That was a missed shot. And as you can see, I was still going up before I shot my second boombat. And now you saw me I was noticing I was going too far to the right, so I moved my camera a little bit to the left so that my final boombat jump is actually a little bit more to the left. Don't worry, this trick is very hard. It's it took me weeks to get it consistently. It is frustrating, but if you find out how it works, it's actually just a little bit of muscle memory. The hardest part is to shoot and immediately go to the inventory. For me, it's pretty easy because for shooting I use my left mouse button, and for my inventory I just use my mouse wheel. And you should wait until the boombat is finished. Don't just mash your mouse button when you're in the inventory, because that would look like that, and then everything would fall apart. be patient when you're in the inventory. I guess that's a good rule of thumb. That was, again, I tilted my camera a little bit to the left because I was going too far to the right, I think. There we go. And that is the triple boombat-jump in the Mongo River Valley. I really hope this helps. If not, please let me know in the comments below, or on Discord. You can find me there. And yeah, I hope you can soon make the boombat-jump happen.